Hello everybody, and welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS. Starting off, I've changed to Yoshi because it is needed for the next star coming up. But also I've remembered that I need to talk to this toad. Something that I hadn't done at all this playthrough. But talking to the toad will allow us to talk about rabbits, which will have started to spawn around the castle now, depending on which character you are. If I remember correctly, there should be a few outside here. Yes, there are. So, while I won't be doing this right away, the rabbits contain the minigames you can unlock, and they depend on which character you're playing as at the time. Well, which ones are spawn, that is. But there are also white rabbits that will spawn, and once all of those are collected, well, it leads to a star. Anyway, heading over to Snowman's land, we are gonna do the first mission. Yoshi's ice sculpture. Yeah, mostly the reason we need to be Yoshi for this is, well, Yoshi's the only person that can do it. So if I come over here and grab this power flower, because I think this is the closest box for it. And have we never done this as Yoshi? Well, anyway, we can press A to spit fire. So if I control properly, we can jump and melt to free the star. A pretty easy star to start off with, though I have just removed the blocks I was going to land on. And Yoshi's feet are in the... I think it's basically as simple as that mission is in the original game, but I like that it makes it involve a different character, rather than what it was in the original game, which was just a really bad maze. Anyway, switching to Mario now. This is another quick star. So if we head over here, slide down here, and make our way over here, we've got these spinny guys I forget the name of, and I'm in the cold water now. I'm gonna get out before I start to take damage. If I can jump on one of their heads, we can float over here, and I believe one of these boxes has the star. One is a star box, one is a shell box. You got 80 stars and a mysterious door is now available. That is true. I believe it's 70 in the original, 80 in this version that's needed to enter that door. I misread the star. I misread this as into the igloo, and so grabbed Luigi when it wasn't really needed. If I remember correctly, in the original game, this was a red coin mission, but so many of the coins were in the same spot that I think it makes sense to make this one a silver star mission, where you only need to collect 5 rather than collecting 2 at like half the spots. Though I guess I've also just realised I have revealed that yes, the Into the Igloo mission will be a Luigi mission. And despite how quick these stars are going, this is not gonna be the last... Well, it's gonna be the last star of the episode, but it's not gonna be the end of the episode once collected. So if I can stop sliding down this hill and just grab the star, and then grab this shell, because I believe it's needed for the other stars. Well, needed for safety, not needed for technically being able to access them. Like, you could grab this star without the shell, you'd just take a bunch of damage and probably die. And the last star's just here. Very simple and pretty relaxing. I like this level a lot. I've already spoke about loving the icy cold snow theme, but the level itself is just It's just... Stop taking my stars! Or and my life as well, actually. I'm kind of dying. But the level itself is just fun. I enjoy it. And with 1 health remaining, you can grab this star. And I'm now going to cut to, well, being back in this room, but I'm going to be changing to Luigi first. Entering this room as Luigi, we can now see that there are power flowers spawned in here, and if we grab them, we can enter to the other side of the mirror, and using that, we can jump into the Wario painting. I believe the best way to think of the Luigi painting on the other side is that it's a hint on what to do. And similar to the Mario painting, this is of course with stars that we're not attempting yet. Instead, we're first going to be dealing with the boss fight. And of course this is another ice cold level, and I think that's fitting for Wario, because he's probably the most cold of the characters. Well, not like cold emotionally, but more like hard, like ice. Anyway, I got these blocks that remind me a lot of Super Mario Sunshine. Very fun game. Of course, we also get the advantage of platforming as Luigi is easy because of the flutter. Have this big climb and drop into the pit. You there with a mustache. I am King of the Cold, Chief Chili. I lock anyone who challenges the priority of my stash. In fact, I locked one such fellow just the other day. What a sad, mangy mustache you've got there. It hardly seems worth it to destroy you with a stash like that. You're clearly the sidekick, not the star. But I'm between meetings now, so I might as well, in the battle for the best mustache, I'll win. Hairs down. Bring it on, Peach Bros. Chief Chili, battle with a bully, so we can already tell how this is going to go for me. The answer's badly. Except for when I do that, apparently. Annoyingly, it's a multi-phase fight, so doing well on the first phase isn't gonna help me. This is also probably why they made the Ice Chili bully easier, because they knew they had a more difficult one compared to the original game. But this is actually going very well, so I mean I don't want to jinx it by saying that it's going well, but I feel like I jinxed it there. That wasn't what I was trying. I was trying to dive again. The diving was working surprisingly well. Come on! He was almost there! I feel like it's not always diving when I want it to. There we go! Ow, ow! Okay, well thank god it put me back on the platform. No way I lost to such a scrawny guy like that. Did I not groom my mustache well enough? I must hurry home and condition it. Farewell. I think that's a good line, and I think this is a good point to end it with unlocking Wario. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.